bit better now. You can all hear me. So, yeah, I said I pop on to Facebook and to YouTube as well while I'm watching the game. Some finished by Luke McCown. 20 minutes in, Celtic are winning 1-0. He scored in the first minute. And we're playing quite well over in Germany. Our fans are very vocal as well, which is brilliant to see. And obviously, we made a couple of changes today because we have a big game on Sunday at Ibrox. But the lads are holding the fort. Dane Murray started. Stuttgart are on the break. Bit of pressure, but Sinisalo's done well so far. Hello to everyone over on Facebook. I don't know if YouTube is tuned in. Anyone on YouTube just yet? As I said, I'm watching here on a device while I am on live as well. So if you're watching the game on the telly, just comment below. So what do you think so far? It's 4-2 in aggregate to Stuttgart. If Celtic get another goal before half time, Stuttgart will be rattled. Remember, they drew 3-3 the weekend in the Bundesliga to a team that's bottom of the league as well. I know we weren't any better against Hibs. So, good clearance by Murray. Midfield's playing well. My aide is actually look like he's up for it as well today. So, yeah. 1-0 so far. 21 minutes. Stuttgart have a throw in. It's got full house as well in Stuttgart. I was meant to be on a couple of minutes ago, folks. A few internet issues. So that's why I didn't come on straight away for the watch along. The internet's been poor all day. Virgin Media, I'm telling you. Going to reconsider getting a new internet provider at this rate. They're on the pursuit, Stuttgart. And he took a shot and it's gone over the bar. He flopped it. So it's good so far for Celtic. Doing well. Obviously, Trusty's at the starting tonight because obviously the ban is not in Europe, it's domestically. So he will be out for 3 games in the league, which he'll miss he missed the big game on Sunday. So no comments in. 20 people tuning in. Well, folks, we're not going down without a fight, which is the most important thing. As I said last night, if we can pull off a performance in Europe with a bit of pride, that'd be great. It'd be ideal. It could be James Forrest's last European appearance for Celtic as well. Yeah, all light is on the way out. It is. Not sure. You all see me anyways. Comment below. No comments coming in. 25 people tuning in. 22 on Facebook. Hello to everyone over on Facebook as well. Hope you're all good. 4 on YouTube as well. Play for the honour of the club. Exactly. That's the most important thing. Play for a bit of honour. Hopefully, we could salvage a victory for the first time over in Germany and 16 attempts as well. Hell, Townsy, you're doing well. What the stories with that lighting? It's not pulling off well. I'm okay. So I'll see me anyway. Let's see. 2 seconds, folks. 2 seconds. If we get another goal before half time, I'm telling you, game on. Completely game on. I know people are probably saying, oh, game on anyway, we're winning, but I mean game on in the tie. Rattle a couple of feathers before half time. Fair play all to the fans that have gone over for the game. Over 3,000 Celtic fans made a trip as well. Good to see them all in vocal in that corner. Ball crossed in, headed out. So they just can't clear the box at the moment. Stuttgart very effective on the left wing, very similar to last week. So they're backing off a little bit, letting their midfield play again. Stuttgart had to getting back into the game over the last 10 minutes, starting to build in possession, but it can all change. If you get a bit of counter-attack football going again, like starting again really well, really well starting the game. It was a lovely finish by Luke McCown, a guy that hasn't really turned up this season, to be honest. Even when he has the chance, he's been underperforming. But you know what? Against Feyenoord and Rotterdam, I thought he was brilliant. So far at the moment, it's 32% possession Celtic, 68% possession for Stuttgart. If you haven't seen the starting lineup for the game, it was Donovan, Trusty, Murray, Shirachi, Sinisalo, Atate, McGregor, Yang, Maeda, McKeown, who was the goal scorer, and Junior Adamu with the assist. See, is there any other games on at the moment? Fenerbahce are beating Ludogorets of Bulgaria 1-0. Lille are beating Red Star Belgrade. Panathinaikos are beating Victoria Pilsen away. All of them kicked off the same time, 27 to 28 minutes in. Mon, get in there. Exactly. There's nothing to see that. Oh, they're on the attack now. Stuttgart on the left, and then good clearance by Murray there. Murray done quite well. Then a clearance by Trusty headed out, and then a shot over the bar by Stuttgart player, by the captain. So far, so good. Because I think a lot of people are going in dreading this game, to be honest. Like, oh, is it going to be a hammering? Is it going to be one of them like last week? Or is there a bit of pride there? Just 2 seconds, folks. Oh, what's going on with this? Now, look, it's good to see Sinisalo on goal as well, to be honest with you. Because I don't know if he's going to start him on Sunday at Ibrox. Because if he starts him on Sunday, I'd feel more comfortable with him in goal than Kasper. Because I know the Danish manager came out today and said basically like he's not ruling Kasper out yet of being picked for the Danish, even though he's been the #1 choice for nearly 120 games for them. Stuttgart on the press now. And offsides. Just got home from work. Got me first, baby. Let's go, boys. I'm not drinking tonight. Can't be arsed for that. Can't be arsed drinking for the game. Thanks very much for the likes over on Facebook. Mick Guess, Caroline Brady, David McAllister, and Mike Traylor. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the likes. Anyone over? Good save. Sinisalo coming out well, collecting the ball quite well. Let's see. I'm different, so I'm about to see this a better. I've been watching it on the Zone. That's the channel I have on my phone. Atate is a waste of space. I know he's been absolutely brutal this season. As I said, hopefully we'll cash in for him in the summer. Listen to offers from him as well. Be better to obviously get a bit of fresh blood in, instead of having players that are like half Arsenal. But you know what? He's starting tonight. He might turn up. You never know. He might turn up with a goal, and he's been all right in the Europa League, to be honest, which is this season. A couple of goals away from home as well. Bologna, even though he got sent off in that game, and then scoring against Feyenoord as well. Yang trying to get as much ball as he can, throwing for Celtic on the right hand side. Sadly, just trying to slow down the game, trying to get in 1-0 at half time. 15 minutes ago before half time. 16 people tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate all the likes. As I said, folks, you can jump over to the YouTube channel. Just subscribe there. It's free of charge. Celtic on the pursuit. Srirachi on the left wing, up to Maeda. Maeda on the left hand side of the box, trying to make something work. Trying to get a bit of cover. Back to McGregor on the left to Srirachi, left wing. Srirachi trying to chip it over the player. Hits the player. Back to Srirachi from McGregor. Going back to Trusty on the tip of the halfway line. Over to Dane Murray. Over to the right-hand side to Luke McCowan. Yang giving a pass out. Over to Donovan. And Donovan wins a corner for Celtic. You know, we've won a couple of corners so far in this game. We're looking all right. We're looking all right. I do love that jersey, you know that? It's a good jersey. It's a prize for a tick. We're usually slow starters, but we're smashing this. Doing well. None the news. Yes, we're playing a team that's scored 19 goals in the 19 goals in the Europa League this season. Oh, we're doing good. As I said, we could be our first win in German soil as well. We've never won in Germany in European competition. Srirachi crossing in to the box, and it goes straight wide. So it's a goal kick for Stuttgart. Srirachi apologising to his teammates. Martinelli looks completely focused. I don't know if there's a problem with McCowan's shoulder. He's putting his hand on his right shoulder. Has he picked up a knock? Stuttgart players warming up there. Can't see the Celtic players in the background warming up as well. As they would be, it's just a tactical thing anyway. Trusty gets the ball. It's that free kick for Stuttgart. It looks like the free kick literally on the tip. We will come back and win 3-1. We'll see what happens. Look, it's Stuttgart a good team. I know you're a Stuttgart fan tuning in. You've done well this season. I think Bayern Munich are the only team to beat you in the Bundesliga at home this season. So it's a fortress. You've made it a fortress. I haven't checked these Europa League results like at home in the Europa League, to be honest. Back to the Stuttgart keeper trying to make something happen. Pressing from Junior Adamiu. Now it's out to the left-hand side. So they're trying to close it down. Stuttgart players at the rinsing. Donovan getting through past Donovan. He's trying to make something happen. Cross into the box. Straight into Sinisalo's hands. He died down for it. Sinisalo quickly gives it out to McGregor. McGregor over to Yang on the right-hand side. McGregor collects it again. And then misstraight pass by Rio Atate. Rio Atate could cost Celtic a goal here. He's trying to defend it. Good block by Donovan, but still on the tip of the box. And then Luke McCowan is doing a bit of counter-attack here. Luke McCowan's pushing up past the halfway line over to the right-hand side. I think it's to Yang. Yep, it's Yang. Yang crosses it, and it's a corner for Celtic. Celtic playing well. Celtic playing well, folks. 1-0 to the Hoops. 35 minutes in. And he tried to swing the ball in. Obviously, hits the Stuttgart player. People appealing for a handball. No, nowhere near a handball. Hit the Stuttgart player right there. Right in the rib cage. Nowhere near a handball. So McCowan trying to looking to cross the ball. Hopefully, we can get a Trusty header on it. Or a Dane Murray header onto it. Celtic need to be more physical in the box, especially the opposition box. Hand goes up. Swings it. Oh! Celtic nearly scoring, and it's going for a goal kick. Maeda over the bar. Keeper flopped it. Keeper should have been more commanding there. The Stuttgart keeper. Was there a foul on him? Adamiu pressing into him? Nah, definitely not. Adamiu backed off him. A very good evening there, Paul. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see the regular people tuning in to the Watchlong tonight. I'm watching the game on my phone while I'm on live. So if I'm looking down on literally like this, trying to watch it. So yeah, hope you are all doing good. We'll come back and win 3-1. No, you won't. You don't look like you are. have the fight just yet. Could be a completely different second half. People get annoyed when I put in watch along because they think I'm actually streaming. I'm never ever going to stream a game on my YouTube channel. You think I want to lose my YouTube channel? All the videos I put on in the last 6-7 years to be gone for one game? Good luck. Definitely not. Don't want to be done by UEFA. Don't want to be done by YouTube for putting up illegal streaming. Nah, no, thank you. But look, I'm confident that we can get another goal here. Now it sounds crazy because I said last night 1-1 for the final for my match prediction, but you just need to start utilize. You need to start defending better on the left wing. Well, basically the right back situation. Donovan. Adami was after doing a bit of nitty gritty work. Maeda is chasing his soul off to try to win the ball back. And Yang trying to pick the ball up on the tip of the halfway line. Stuttgart at the collecting it. Stuttgart on the right hand side pushing up. And Srirachi, good collection with Srirachi. No, it's not. It's gone for a corner. Bit of bad communication there between Sinisalo and Srirachi. But the corner for Stuttgart, almost 38 minutes into the game. Are you watching the matches ourselves? Sinisalo telling his team to be more organised. Adami was being poor apart from the involvement in the first goal. His pass kept going astray. He was like that Kilmarnock as well, to be honest with you. I just think it's been bad recruitment from Celtic, to be honest with you, in this window, regards to strikers. You're not getting yes, it is the Scottish League, and you're not going to get a high flying striker paying the wages from him and etc. But like we should have went out and got a bit of better quality. So I said we should have went into our own league and got Maspanese. But yeah, good stuff, Paul. So Donovan just wiping the ball down and hopefully get a big throw in. Start pushing up. Celtic chasing the second goal. Is he going to throw back to his keeper or it's a big long throw in? It is indeed. And then Stuttgart intercepted. And it goes back to a Celtic player. Looks like McCown. Is that a free kick for McCown? No. It looks like actually McGregor. Celtic cleared the ball up. The final third. And Adamio giving away. Stupid free kick. Holding on to the player. The atmosphere has gone very flat, especially with the Celtic fans. They were very vocal a couple of minutes ago. I'm sure they'll get back into rhythm of singing again. Goalkeeper, Stuttgart keeper clear. Good pass up with Stuttgart keeper on the left hand side. Yet again, they're utilising it outside the box now, trying to flick the ball on the box. Maeda clears these lines. Maeda doing the nitty gritty work tonight, folks. Great to see. Great to see. That's the old style of days, and Maeda getting back and doing the nitty gritty work when required. Good numbers from the Celtic fans that made the trip over to Stuttgart. Fair play to them all. Will we see James Forrest make an introduction tonight? Could be his final European game for Celtic. 12 European goals for Celtic as well in his career. Some big goals as well. Goals against Lazio away in the Stadio Olimpico, the equaliser. Goals in the Champions League qualifier, I think, against Rosenborg as well. We'll all remember that when we wore the New Balance dark green kit 17 and 18 season over Norway. Rosenborg, speaking of Norway, we all know Boda Glimt has done well this week in the Champions League, beating Inter Milan in the San Siro. 2-1. Adamio, he's just like sometimes I wish we did play two front. He just looks completely lost. Let's see. So I'm going to check the other results while I'm here, folks. 21 people tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. If anyone can come over from Facebook and subscribe, be really appreciated. Most of all, tell me how you feel the game's going so far for Celtic. You think we're doing well? Think we need a bit more possession? Are we defending quite well? At the moment, it's 35% Celtic possession, 65% Stuttgart. Let me see. Can I share this for you as well, just to give you a bit of insight what I'm looking at here as well. So these are the individual performances so far. Adami was at 7.4. I don't think he doesn't look like he's playing like a 7.4 player, to be honest. Luke McKeown, 7.9. There's Maeda, 6.1. Obviously, FOTMob, that's the way they put the team out. Even though Maeda is playing on the left wing, McKeown's playing back in the midfield role, just right behind Yang. Just wait for this to load now. Another corner for Celtic. Oh, I think you gave me a message the other day, did you? On Instagram, was Ultimate Match Day. What do you think of the performance level so far? Far better, in my opinion. I think we're doing really well. You know, like, we are getting chances, we're getting corners, we're getting up there. It was offside that attempt after the corner from Maeda. But like Stuttgart, they just look up all over the shop as well. I have to say, Dane Murray's playing pretty decent. A bit of power behind that ball, passing back to Sinisalo, but you know, Sinisalo picked it up. Good distribution so far from Sinisalo. Just Celtic just need to start pressing more and start giving Stuttgart more ball in the midfield. Very similar to last week. What happens if you get more ball in the midfield? They're always gonna use it to their advantage. So yeah, I just said I put this screen on for you folks. It just gives you live update of how the players are currently playing. That's Stuttgart's recent results. Obviously 3-3 the weekend away against bottom the league Bundesliga sides. Beating us 4-1, then beating FC Cologne at home, losing to Stuttgart away, and then winning 3-0 away. So good side. Dane Murray's shown that he's stepping up. Oh, nearly a chance there for Stuttgart. And good block by Celtic. Just get into half time. We're almost there. As you see, that's the momentum level. Yeah, send you a text on Instagram. Yeah, I just seen there was a message request there, so I'll give you a message back. It'd be great to get you on the podcast. I'll jump onto yours. Months the hoops get right into them. McKeown and Yang are bang on. Come on, the hoops. Showing a bit of fight, aren't they, Kenny? Hope you're doing well. Some fans are saying looking promising so far. Much better from Celtic. It is a bit better from Celtic. Look at it. Never know. I'm getting another goal. 4-3 in aggregate. They'll start getting rattled. Particularly, I'll be honest with you, I particularly don't want, if we were to pull this back in the Europa League, it would be unbelievable. But I particularly don't want to be in the Europa League when we're third best in Scotland at the moment. We need to be pushing to win the league. This is more important. So yeah. Half time. Goal in the first minute for Celtic, Luke McKeown. Junior Adamia with the assist. Let's see. That's gone for the good old commercial break. So, folks, It's been a decent half of football. I think we defended pretty decent. I think they're getting frustrated on the flank, especially in the left flank, trying to utilise Donovan. I think Dave Murray's playing well. I think Srirachi, a couple of misread passes, but he's done decent enough. Srirachi, Sinisalo's commanding his box quite well. McGregor is getting a bit of pushing up, doing the nitty gritty work. But I have to say, I've been impressed with Yang and McCown so far. I think Maeda's off the ball work has been brilliant. Getting back and defending well, doing the best he can. But attacking wise, he hasn't done enough in the final third. But 1-0 at half time. As I said, we go out of this competition tonight, which, to be honest, a lot of us were expecting anyway. We can turn around and say, well, at least they fought over there. They went over and they gave it a good whack, which is the most important thing. Would be delighted to get you on the podcast. I'd love to come on. Just as I said, just give me another message and we'll get something sorted. 3-0. We'll go down to the wire. Penno's dumped the Germans out of Europe into the last 16. Chief O'Neill. Oh yeah, imagine. I think if we were to progress, there'd be a massive lift for the fans, a massive lift for the club, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. I'm just being brutally honest with you. We can live in fairy tale, but look, impossible's nothing. Look, it's 4-2 in aggregate. We get a goal early enough in the second half. It's all on. It is all on. Another early goal would be brilliant. But Luke McCown trying to make a statement for Sunday. Luke McCown has been underperforming domestically this season when he's been called upon. And I think when you look at his performance at final, he's brilliant. And then his performance tonight, he's getting stuck in. He's trying to make something happen. He's already scoring a goal. That will lift his confidence, which is a big thing because we always touch on, our midfield seems broken majority of this season because we have Rio Atate. He was half arsenal in the game, to be honest. We have Bernardo, who's frustrated. That obviously on the bench tonight, but he's not featuring in the match. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's not in the Europa League squad. So the Ox should be feeling nice and refreshed. So I'm just gonna share the screen, folks. Just gonna give you a bit of an insight on how this game is going, individual performances, stats, and that kind of stuff as well. This app was actually about a minute and a half behind, but this is what we're at so far. Yang is a 7, Luke McCown's an 8, and Luke McCown's actually playing right behind Yang. But look, it's we have had one shot on target. We've had 35% possession. And you know what? Look at Bodo Glimt in the San Siro. They had 30%, I think 30% possession for the majority of the game. And they got the job done. You take your chances and in front of the goal, you can punish the keeper. So it's been okay so far. Not a bad Thursday evening, but don't get too carried away, folks. It could all just go under. So the lineup. Let's see. So there's the bench, folks. Ralston, Tierney, Scales, Negrin, Bernardo, Mercado, James Forrest, Taneki, Big Tom as well. Thomas Hayton. Never heard of him. He's maybe a young lad, is it? We'll have a look now. 19 years of age, 13 games for the Celtic B team, 8 goals. Not bad. This is the Lowland League. Sebastian Taneki on the bench, James Forrest on the bench. As I said, it could be James's last game tonight in Europe. So hopefully, what a guy. Fixed 560 appearances for Celtic, 110 goals. I actually think it's 112 goals. That's actually wrong. Let me just check something here. Transfer market. Want to check something on another website. Keep the comments coming in, folks. As I said, I'm not streaming the game. I'm just watching it, telling you my opinion on how we're doing so far. Just trying to give you a little update as well on if we're on the pursuit. Just waiting for this to load now. McCown's being superb. Just get the comments in, folks. There's 20 people tuning in. Don't be afraid to get on your keyboard and get a comment in. What do you think the final score will be? Will Celtic win 2-0? Should be 4-3 in aggregate. Stuttgart, or will we pull this back and get 2 goals and make tremors go around Europe that Celtic are still in this toy? I'm just checking goals, because I think it is more than 110 goals. Let me see. Waiting for these stats to load. This website is always brutal. This transfer market, so slow at loading web pages at times. I feel like you're on dial-up broadband. You won't see it on the screen, by the way, folks. I just click this off for a second. So hopefully we can get this stat. Reporting that Forest, the club are leaving it to him if he wants to stay on. I don't know if it's going to be another year deal. What I've said about James Forrest recently, I'd let him go in the summer. I wish him the very best, and let him maybe join Neil Lennon at Dunfermline or Scott Brown at Ayr United. I think Forrest could still offer a lot, especially a team like that, like want to get into the Scottish Premiership. Look, Ayr still in a chance to get promoted as well. This bleeding page does my nothing. So slow because of the amount of data on it. I'm just coming over anyway. Just can't be arsed chasing it. $18 people tuning in. Get back to news, folks, is most important. I'm confident that we can get another one. Maybe with 60 minutes into the game, another one in, and then, you know what? Have them rattled. Have them completely rattled. So there's a couple of likes coming through. There's been likes from Elaine Rice, Thomas Murray, Thomas Milmore, Billy Celtic, Kenny Todd, Mary Fraser, Marion Farhill, and 10 more. A couple of loves in there as well. Thank you very much for the likes, the loves as well. Anyone over on Facebook, if you have a YouTube account, just jump over to YouTube and press that subscribe button. We appreciate it. As I said, I like coming on and chatting to you, but all I'm asking is subscribe to the channel. It's free of charge. You know, get more content over on YouTube as well. Yang's been solid. Yang's been brilliant. You know, he's won us a couple of corners. You know, he's link up plays. Him got correct. He's been really good. So yeah, been good so far. 20 people tuning in. Folks, if you can press the thumbs up on the video as well, appreciate it. As Celtic are the last team in Scotland in a European competition. It'd help our coefficient as well, considering like the Scottish coefficient has been tarnished with the failures of Celtic and Rangers over the last couple of years. Well, look, Celtic done well last year in Europe, getting into the Champions League playoff round, which was, you know, a heartbreaking moment. That's where a lot of the fans were saying, you know, that's where it all went down spoil after Munich. But according to board members and majority shareholders' sons, that Celtic can't compete in Europe financially against the club going against. But we've seen the the Bodo Glimt model. We've seen that being used, and they have a proper project there, Bodo Glimt. Congratulations, them. I love this. Imagine he went on to win the Champions League. Jesus Christ, be something else. You know, I said it the other night. I said I wouldn't be surprised if they get to the semi-finals of the Champions League. You know, beating Man City, beating Atletico Madrid, beating Inter Milan, especially beating the finalists, just shows that there's a hunger in that team. There's a continuity of players that, you know, they play for their manager, they play for the fans. Yeah, did he have an advantage playing on a plastic pitch in the Champions League and they're like a little fortress, the whole 8,500 stadium? Maybe. But away from home, they do the nitty-gritty work and they get stuck in. So I know a lot of fans are probably getting bored of hearing about the Bodo Glimt story, but it's something that Air Board really need to keep eyes on and take notes of the way they're doing operations. It's good to see Kasper not in goal tonight, honestly. It just gives a bit of relief. You don't have that anxiety when it goes back. How's it going, Kane? Kenneth. Found on Facebook, clicked on your YouTube on the laptop. Cheers, Keith. We'll be all the way through. Hopefully we can get more goals. I'm hoping we can get another goal. I think it's in us. I really appreciate you subscribing as well. But I really believe we can get another goal. Make a statement. If we score another goal, you'll see me jumping out of this chair. Be banging that drum there. Banging that drum. Just going to jump off the camera for a second, folks. Just need to fill up this juice. That's me back, folks, now. That's me back. But Murray starting Sunday, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if he's playing well tonight. He'll give him a bit of lift of confidence, but in the deep end of the blocks, you know, it's a lot to ask. So as we're waiting for the second half to resume here, might be being dropped might be a takeaway for 100%. Like the Danish manager came out and said it, like he's not guaranteed he's spot. Like he has to earn his spot, regardless what he's done for Denmark in the past. He's 39 years of age now. What do I have? 2 seconds, folks. Just need to close that there for a minute. Macklemore in the background. Right, click in this one here. What a guy. What a legend. What a legend, James, yeah. So 24% possession. That's what I finished off going into half-time card as predicted. They're playing at home. This is the boys are coming out now to resume the second half. Junior Adame with the assist. Luke McCown with the goal in the first minute. I think Rio Atate needs to be whipped off in about 60 minutes into the game and maybe change it around and bring Bernardo on. This is the bench that we have, folks. It's a big bench because we're playing in Europe. So you got the likes of Schmeichel, Ralston, Tierney, Scales, Negrin, Bernardo, McArdle, Forrest, Nacho, Tanecki. Stuttgart making a couple of changes at half time, folks. Looks like they're bringing on 2 players, Eddie, or 1 player. 15 people tuning in. That's all right. He's all having a cup of tea. You slice of toast or your din-dins. Watching the champions of Scotland represents Scottish football in Europe in the Europa League. So we're going into the second half now, folks. Can Celtic get another goal to bring this 2-0 on the night and bring it 4-2 on aggregate? We're all hoping. Braga or Porto waits the winners of this. Oh, good save by Sinisalo. Great save by Sinisalo that keeps Celtic in it. Jesus Christ. They were up for it there, Stuttgart. No, it wasn't Sinisalo, was it? It was Sarachi. Sarachi clearance. Second half. Let's give me 1 second, folks. Come on, Celtic, clear the line. Start getting into it. Come on. Looks like Daisy May just pushed up in that attacking role alongside Junior Adamu, even though he's been playing on the left wing. Yang's on the right wing. Stuttgart trying to make something happen. The back 4 trying to work up now. He's actually playing the back 3 at the moment. Centre back trying to take the ball up. Going back to the keeper again. See, Lisa Maeda should be pressing on that like the old days. How's the sound tonight, folks? Let us know how the sound is on the stream as well. Stuttgart on the right-hand side pushing up in Celtic's half, and it's a throw-in for Celtic. Good gritty work there by Daisy Maeda. But they almost scored literally 20 seconds into the second half. Stuttgart almost scored, and then it looked like Sinisalo cleared it, but it was actually Sarachi cleared out for a corner. Hi, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Sounds fine. Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. Who's this guy? I don't know. Who is this guy? Stuttgart on the pursuit in Celtic's box, and it's gone for the corner to Stuttgart. Good gritty work by Yang. Stuttgart fans being vocal now towards the second half. Waving their scarves in the air for the home sides. As the corner is going to be fired into the Celtic box, will Celtic clear the lines? Will Dane Murray get his head onto it? Will it be Trusty? Will it be another player? Let's see what even Sinisalo get a good catch onto it. Ball's crossed in, and Sinisalo, comfortable catch straight into him. Well done. Well done by the Finn. Good work so far. Good work. Big kick out by the Finn. And Adamu heads the ball straight back to our defenders. And Stuttgart get the ball. Go straight back to the Stuttgart keeper. They're just trying to take it up from their own half, and obviously make something happen. Celtic not doing enough pressing. Bit better from Yang and McKeown. The 2 lads who are completely up for it. Their centre backs making a run. Adami was not doing enough. Chasing shadows there. Maeda, brilliant stuff by Maeda. In for Stuttgart, closing down the ball. They were trying to utilise a pass there. Good numbers there off in Stuttgart, with the Celtic fans over 3,000 fans made the trip to Stuttgart. Man, do you follow an English team as well? I used to support Liverpool. Don't really care about English football, to be honest with you. Years ago, I used to like Liverpool. Well, not anymore. It just can't be arsed for English football. It's all about the green and white of Glasgow. Oh, McGregor and Hatate. Bad communication. Nearly giving the ball away in a vital area of the pitch, just outside the box. Stuttgart trying to build momentum on the left-hand side of the pitch in the Celtic box. It's gone over to the right-hand side. They're moving it over. Stuttgart takes a shot straight into Sinisalo. Celtic just need to get another goal and make this. Sinisalo going long. Big hoof. Going off to Maeda. Maeda chests the ball down. Go straight to the Stuttgart player on the halfway line. Back to the Celtic player. Trusty. Back to Sinisalo. Sinisalo go with Murray. No, Rio Tate collects the ball just outside the box. Then it's with Trusty. Trusty to Srirachi. Bit of dodgy football here. And clear the lines. And Stuttgart head the ball. It's gone off to the right hand side again. And then Srirachi looking for a free kick, but the referee says play on. Srirachi going again. Moyeda's on the pursuit on the left hand side. Crossing the ball in. And it's a corner for Celtic. Bit better from Celtic. Bit better. Pace on that left-hand side of Maeda. Luke McCown going off to take the corner. There's a short to Callum McGregor. Back to McCown. Back to McGregor again outside the box. McGregor crossing in. Ah, Jesus. Who took that? Atate. Get the fuck. Jesus Christ, Atate. The fans are fully behind the team tonight, as they would, spending all that money over in Stuttgart. Scoring the first minute of the game as well lifts the spirits over there in Germany to the Celtic travelling support. Can Celtic, will Martin O'Neill make a couple of changes now in the next 9 minutes of the game? Will we see the introduction of Iheanacho for Adamu? Will he see Sebastian Tanecki come on for Days of Maeda? Or will he play Tanecki on the left and put Maeda more direct? Because I think Maeda's playing actually all right. Not enough chances on target, but he's got stuck in tonight. A bit of a good play from Celtic. McCown pushing up outside the box, cross straight off to Yang. Bit better style of football from Celtic. Decent attack there. McCown pushing up from the midfield, and then it went off to Yang. Yang crossed it, and it went straight into the Stuttgart keeper's arms. But it looks more commanding from Celtic over the last 2.5, 3 minutes. Trusty, what is he doing? He's a complete liability. Honestly, Trusty at times. Hopefully he doesn't get booked here. Slows down the play. Stuttgart back four trying to walk it up again. Tate's been dire in this half, honestly. Stuttgart and Celtic box trying to make something happen. Celtic trying to press and hold them. Goes back outside the box, and they're pushing on the right-hand side, the edge of the box. And Srirachi goes for the corner, Stuttgart corner. All right, so far. Opening 8 minutes to the second half. It's been more, say, 70% Stuttgart, 30% Celtic, but their fans behind the goal trying to urge their team on to get an equaliser in this game. Sinisalo trying to make himself big, hopefully. Good clearance by the captain. Going back out to the right-hand side, swinging the ball in, and Trusty heads the ball out, and Stuttgart have the ball again. Clear. Oh, and it goes wide. Goes wide on the other side, on the right-hand side of the goal. Good a good chip in, but obviously the number 8 for Stuttgart taking on the volley and then obviously hitting a wide. It looked like Sinisalo actually had that side of the goal covered. So we're doing all right. Celtic making a couple of changes. Tony Ralston coming on. Who's he coming on for? Czech Tom coming on for Junior Adamu. And Donovan off, which he's played all right in the game. Tony Ralston on. As you're aware of, Julian Araujo did not travel with the squad to Germany. He wasn't fit to travel with the squad. So Czech Tom is on. Ralston's on. Obviously, he changed it around. Obviously, Ralston's experience in Europe. So they get the ball back in the midfield after a bad kick out by the keeper. Goes to Yang on the right-hand side. Yang, bit of skill. Back to McKeown. Good link-up play between these two lads. McKeown trying to win the ball back then after losing it. Atate. Oh, we just changed him, Martin. He's been so sloppy in this game at Rio Atate. Like that's in the last three moments when he's been near the ball. He's missed straight a pass, he's missed a tackle, and then a foul. I don't know what the story is with Rio Atate. So, folks, tell us in the comments as 13 is tuning in. Share the stream if you can, and most of all, with these earpods in, I'm actually listening to the game. Just if you're wondering, I'm not talking to anyone else. I'm actually listening to the game with the earpods through the phone. So still 4-2 in aggregate to the Bundesliga sides. Need to push up. Come on. Whoever wins this tie will either play Porto or Braga. And obviously at the moment, it looks like it's going to be, as expected, the Bundesliga team. But Celtic are not going out with a fight just yet. Even though Stuttgart have a lot of possession at home, when they do get chances, Celtic are pushing up, trying to make something happen. On the right-hand side here, Stuttgart outside Celtic's box. Cross in, and Tony Ralston clears it. And then was it Tate? Was it not Tate? No. Sarachi trying to clear the lines. Big Tam trying to take the ball down with it. Yang pushing up. Yang trying to win Celtic bit of possession back in Stuttgart's half. Well, they only have 4 players in the half. McGregor pressing up as well. Stuttgart pushing up now into Celtic's half. Ball over to the right-hand side, missed straight pass, and Celtic throw in. Will Sarachi pick a player up? Will Callum McGregor collect the ball? Push up? Maybe see McKeown coming back and taking on. They look frustrated, the Stuttgart background team. Getting a bit frustrated looking at the tablet. It's over to Yang on the right-hand side. Yang back to McGregor. Yang again. Yang pushing up. Brilliant from Yang. Lovely ball over to the left-hand side to Days and Maeda. Celtic 20 yards out. Maeda pushing up on the left-hand side of the box. Crossing it. And it's a corner. Much better by Celtic. Brilliant by Yang. Yang done well to collect the ball. Take it past the player. Pick out Maeda on the left-hand side. Maeda bringing it up on the edge of the box. And Stuttgart clearing the lines. It's another corner for Celtic. Much better. Luke McCown going over to take the corner. The usual hand will go up. 17 people tuning in. Let's get this to 18. Share it to your friends. Ball crossed in. Poor corner by Luke McCown. Back to Callum McGregor from outside the box. Gone to Yang. Yang trying to make something happen, crossing the ball in. No one there. Stuttgart trying to clear the lines. Stuttgart getting pressed in their own half, and they've misread a pass. Much better by Celtic. Brilliant pressing. Scottish champions. Ralston back to McGregor. How's things, mate? Not bad. Not bad. Can't complain. Things are all right. Hope you're all right yourself. As we're all aware, 30 minutes left in this game. Small possibility you could go to extra time. Celtic on the pursuit. Days of Maeda on the pursuit. Maeda takes a shot on straight back at the straight at the keeper. What was a bit good work from Days of Maeda from the Japanese international. The way he took it up. Just I wish he had a bit more sting on that, a bit more finesse. Last time Days of Maeda scored for Celtic is the middle of January as well. He's just off the shot this season, Maeda. But he's playing well in this game. Yang doing the pressing. Yang again. Colin McGregor getting up, winning that. I had the ball up in the air, and that should have been a free kick to the skipper. Is he gonna? And he's telling McGregor to get up. Celtic players appealing, frustrated. Players gonna be halted. Colin McGregor's down. Looks like he's picking up a bit of a head injury. Martin O'Neill is fuming at the referee. Yang is around the captain. Oh, he got smacked right in the top of the head. Luke McCown annoyed. Will we make change? Will Paolo Bernardo come on for the skipper? Colin McGregor tends to get up and, try his best to play on. That's what I'm missing this season. I'm missing a Cal mask. Get that motivation going. The captain's up. He's frustrated. So Stuttgart are going to make a change. All right. Who do you think will put the goals in on Sunday, mate? Oh, Jesus. That's a bit too early to be thinking of that now. I think we need to win. I don't care who puts them in once we get a result on Sunday. But right now, our focus is on Stuttgart and Celtic in the Europa League. And then it'll be all eyes on Ibrox on Sunday. But I have to say, the best, who's been playing the most comprehensive this evening's been Yang. I think Dane Murray's played pretty well. Throw in for Celtic. Big Tam getting very deep. Should be pushing right up. Celtic have never won in Germany in a European competition. 16 attempts. But we were outstanding last year against Bayern Munich. Which we drew 1-1 that night. We all remember it quite well. So 59 minutes into this stream, folks. Hope you're all enjoying it. I know people are just regularly tuning in. Yes, I am watching the game like yourselves. I will be doing a post-match reaction as well. I know the numbers will creep up then. So Stuttgart make another change. Stiller's on for Stuttgart. Almost 64 minutes of the game. Celtic still winning 1-0 against fourth place Bundesliga side Stuttgart, who have only lost once in the league at home this season, which is against Bayern Munich. Days of Maeda gets nuts near the corner flag, Celtic's corner flag, and Ralston gets a tip on that, back his head, trying to clear his lines. Stuttgart on the possession. 30 yards out from Celtic's box. The use very similar to the other night. Trying to make something happen there on the left-hand side. Number 10 has it. Will Yang do the nitty-gritty working? Crossed in. And that's Dane Murray cross now. Tony Ralston clears it out for a throw in. No, it actually wasn't Tony Ralston. It was Luke McCown. Apologies, folks. Oh, he skilled Moyeda there at the corner flag. But you know what? Moyeda's played really well so far. He just needs more chances than goal. Stuttgart have the ball. The edge of Celtic box now. It's in the box. Going to take a shot. Good save by Sinatalo. Brilliant save by the Finn. He's done really well tonight, Sinatalo. And I'll tell you one thing. He gets a clean sheet tonight. Martin O'Neill will be asked the question. Will be thinking to himself, do we start on Sunday or because why would we start a 29-year-old liability? Sinasalo playing well. Ball's crossed in. Celtic clear the lines. Goes on the edge of the box. Back over to the right-hand side to Stuttgart. Stuttgart crossing it over. Good clearance there by Dane Murray. Goes back out to the left side of the box. They're trying to cross it back in. McCown pressing on. McCown trying to hold his lines there. Stuttgart probably going to take another chance. Gone over the bar. It's gone for the corner, actually. So deflection. Homeless Kiwi Manchester United. I don't know what you mean by that. Stuttgart fans very vocal, trying to get their team, pushing their team for an equaliser. But Celtic are defending quite well against the Bundesliga outfit. Another corner. I think this is their fourth corner in the second half. Oh, and it goes wide. Sinasal looked like he had it was ready and off for anyway. So, folks, there's a few people over on Facebook tuning in. 6 people on Facebook. Just get over to YouTube if you can and subscribe to the channel. Austin Trusty. Big hoof, folks. Stop. Big hoof by Sinasalo. Big time win this. No, doesn't win it in the air. McGregor trying to press up. Goes back to the Stuttgart keeper. Clears up to the halfway line. Celtic win that header. Tony Ralston won the header, but he's at the exposing himself. Stuttgart on the left-hand side of the box. And it's 1-1. Tony, the flag is up. Flag is up. They're going to review that anyway, I'd say. Tony Ralston, what the hell? He wins the header, but Stuttgart got up and won the header, and then it pushed. They're going to review that. Is that? And then they score. Good finishing to the right-hand side, but the referee blew the whistle. It looks like it's going to be carried on anyway. McCown's coming off. Looks a bit frustrated. He's played really well. What a goal by Luke McCown into the right-hand side. Martin O'Neill, arms around him. Sebastian Tanecki on for McCown. Come on, Tanecki. Get a goal. Test the keeper from outside the box. And it's a free kick for Stuttgart. Benjamin Egrin on as well. Benjamin Egrin, 18 goals this season. He's done really well in his 4th season at Celtic. A guy that we signed for around 1.5 million. The Swedish international from Notcherland. He's been a massive contribution this season with his goals. Because to be honest with you, if we didn't have his goals, we wouldn't be even talking about still in a title race, to be honest. Ball crop. It's gone really flat from Celtic regards to pushing up. How he got ahead of Scales tonight is criminal. Because Scales will be rested for Sunday, Dave. That's the reason why. Sinsalo got to start on Sunday. Kasper Costa knows a goal every game. Exactly. 100% agree with you, Jim. I don't think Schmeichel should be seeing a Celtic goal again. I just think he's too much of a liability. Atate gives it back. to Dane Murray. Dane Murray over to Ralston. Ralston trying to hit a wide. Maeda loses the ball. Sloppy passing there between. Good collecting by Dane Murray. Murray's playing well. I'm not a big fan of Dane Murray, but I think he's playing well in the game. I don't know if it's just the Tynecastle nightmare still has me judging him wrong. Inexperience. And that's the thing. Like if Dane Murray, if we get clean here tonight in Germany, that'd be a massive lift for his confidence getting a chance in the Europa League as well against a really good outfit. So they're trying to push it up. 25 yards out from their own box. Trusty. Back to Sinisalo. Come on, Sinisalo. Big one. Big kick. Jesus. There's Maeda trying to press up. Oh, the keeper made the balls of that. Ball went back to him, and Maeda was pressing, and then he actually turned back into the goal, or turned towards the goal, and then had to pick it up in the box. Much better pressing by Celtic. Keeper's at the falling there, clearing these lines. What about Adamu, if that's how you spell it? He's off. Would you start him on Sunday? Nah, wouldn't start Adamu Sunday. Stuttgart trying to make a chance now from outside the box. And it's gone wide. On the right-hand side of the post. Less than 20 minutes ago, folks. And Celtic are still holding on 1-0 over in Germany. Could it be a big win for Celtic? Even though the aggregate score, it's not saying much. We need another 2 goals to bring this to extra time. Could be the first win for Celtic in a European competition in German soil. Celtic are about too deep at the moment with their kickouts. It's going to cost us. We need to go high, go long. Stuttgart trying to drain the game down because they know that they have a lead. In aggregate, they're just trying to drain the game. Tate trying to make something happen. Oh my God, Rio Tate, honestly, fucking terrible he is. It's just these misreading passes all the time. All the time. That's not a penalty. Get up, will you? Get up. Stuttgart player appealing for the penalty that Trusty pulled out. How's it going, Mark Boyd? How are you getting on? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Keeping it lit. Ball over to the right-hand side for Stuttgart, outside Celtic's box. Then back into the box for them, trying to cross the ball. And he got onto it. And then Celtic trying to clear the lines for dear life. Good block by Yang. But Stuttgart player down. The referee saying bring the stretcher over quick. Is it a concussion? Stuttgart manager's not too happy. He's appealing for the penalty. Trusty didn't even have his arms on him. He's backing into Trusty. There's a clash of heads between the Stuttgart forward and then Dane Murray. Or Ralston, actually. So, folks, we are almost... we're doing all right. Doing okay. 74 minutes in, Celtic 1, Stuttgart 0. Early goal from Celtic in the first minute from Luke McCown. An assist by Junior Adamu. What's Callum McGregor doing? What's the ref doing? Drop ball. Referee, the Stuttgart captain's gone mad to the ref. Looks like it'll be a drop ball situation. 21 people tuning in. Tell us where you're tuning in from the world, folks. You on Facebook? You on Are you on YouTube? Big Tom wins the ball, but straight away collected by the Stuttgart midfielder. And then it's through ball, and Stuttgart on the press in the box, and a block. Oh, it's 1-0. 1-1. Sinisalo tried his best to get his hand onto it. Powerful volley into the right-hand side. Rio Tate yet again. He needs to be fucking dropped. He's terrible. Honestly. Tate is shy. Sunny Scotland, are you on YouTube? I don't really use the TikTok for streaming, folks. Can't be arsed. It was side anyway. Stuttgart's equaliser. Number 9 pushing up, trying to make something happen. Tate trying to clear his lines, and then a straight on the edge of the box. Found you by chance. Thank you very much, Patricia Gilmartin. Where? I hope you're doing well. Ralston's fault and Tate. Ralston's been brutal since he came on. He just turns like a bleeding 18-wheeler, he does. Honestly. How's it going, Tony? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you in. 1-1, 5-2 in aggregate today. It's a goal check. Let's see what happens. It's going to be given anyway. Surely it's going to be given. I didn't see nothing wrong with that anyway. And VAR goal check. There's always next year. Don't be saying that now. Might not even be in Europe next year the way things are going. It was until they scored. Okay. Some people might say it's a dead rubber game. The referee still doing a goal check. That sub was not okay to come on. Let's see. Oh! Well. Disallowed goal. Celtic are still 1-0. Still 1-0 to Celtic. Because the reason why it was because the guy that was off injured, he was on the sidelines, and then the fourth official said go ahead, but the referee didn't give the hands up, and it looks like it was a possible offside. It was offside. Celtic fans enjoying the moment there. No goal, offside. Kasper Schmeichel out pushing his team on the sidelines, motivating his team to try. Can Celtic get a second goal? Could Celtic make it nervous for the home crowd in the last 13 minutes of the game? You couldn't say that they didn't deserve an equaliser because they have been pressing on us. But look at it's 1-0 Celtic. Ralston threw a ball up to Maeda. Here we go. That's a penalty. The ball wasn't. That should have been a penalty. And Nacho's on. Rio Tate is off. Thank fucking God. Fucking shite he is, honestly. How bad has Rio Tate been? And I hate calling our own players shite, but come on. Trusty trying to clear his lines there. Made an absolute hash of that, he did. And then Dave Murray clears it out for a throw-in. Trusty was brutal there. Absolutely brutal there trying to clear his lines. That's a blessing. Maeda's played well. Will we see Taneki actually produce something vital in this game? Because it seems like he's been chasing shadow since his introduction on. He hasn't done anything, to be honest. Stiller on Stuttgart through ball. The edge of the right-hand side of the box. Sarachi trying to clear it out. Trusty, good clearance by Trusty. He hasn't been great tonight, Austin Trusty, but you know what? Some crucial blocks. He's been shy for a while, 100%. It's been absolutely brutal. Can't wait to see the end of Rio Atate in the summer. Sad to say, because his first 3 years at Celtic, he was pretty decent, especially under Ange in his first 2 seasons. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. I think when he picked up that injury against Atletico Madrid in Brendan Rodgers' first season, I think that was the fall of Rio Atate, to be honest, which is, yeah, he has scored goals since, but I just think as a player, he's just declined massively. Sinisala picks the ball up, cross in by Stuttgart. 80 minutes, 10 minutes to go, folks. Can Celtic hold off? Maybe 3 minutes at a time. That was brutal. So Stuttgart pressing on. Flourish on the left-hand side. Trying to cross it in. Trying to keep Stuttgart in Celtic's box. Goes out. 25 yards out from goal. Stuttgart on the right-hand side. Trying to push in now. Down the edge of the box now. Demirovic. Celtic need to close down, because they're starting to build a bit of momentum. Oh, what a block by Dane Murray. That was outstanding. Brilliant block by the young Scot. He's done brilliant. I'll tell you one thing. I wrote him off before I came on tonight. I wrote him off, saying that he's not good enough to start on Sunday. I'd have Benjamin Arthur. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm eating my words tonight. If Dane Murray if you get clean sheet tonight, you have to have that conversation. Martin O'Neill has to have that in his plans, thinking, you know what, Trusty being out, will we go Scales and Murray? Flourish. Good save by Sinisalo. Brilliant by the Finn. Celtic holding on for dear life here. Ralston clears it to throw in for Stuttgart. Stuttgart about to make a change. Number 11's about to come on for Stuttgart. Don't tell me my phone's going dead. No. Surely it's not. 2 seconds, folks. Oh. Two seconds, lads. Here we are. So in the comments, would you start Murray on Sunday, or do you go for Benjamin Arthur who's on loan from Brentford? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Stuttgart pressing as expected on the edge of the box. Flourish to the number 9. Demirovic. And great by Austin Trusty there. I'll tell you, the Rusty Trusty's getting stuck in. Rusty Trusty. Taking a lot of heat this week. Getting sent off against Hibs. Some fans say it wasn't a sending off. Some fans say that he could have cost Celtic the title. We will see. You're a few seconds ahead of me. Sinisalo needs to start on Sunday. 100%, folks. He definitely needs to start on Sunday. Good to see Ocelot in. I think we've run out of steam here, Keith. That's the thing, like, we're doing all right. 84 minutes, almost 84 minutes into the game. We've run out of steam in regards to like final third. It's just been really defensive football. Ralston trying to his lines. Go on. Go on, Big Tam. Trying to make something happen on the right-hand wing. And he wins a throw-in. What's the story with Stuttgart making so many bleeding changes? Fucking hell. More changes than the weather. It's doing my head in. Pricks. Fuck Stuttgart. Fuck them. Cunts anyway. Load of shitheads. So 1-0 Celtic, come on. Tony Ralston, big knock into the box with that throw. Bell's Hill Bricklayer gives it back to Dane Murray. 35 yards out. Celtic now just on the edge of their own at the halfway line. Back to Rusty Trusty. Rusty Trusty. Bad pass by Rusty Trusty. It's that Big Tam trying to win the ball. He was. Come on, folks. Come on. Just another goal, Celtic. It doesn't even matter about getting through the toy. Just another goal. Just to shut these up. I know there's only 5 minutes left. So if they're tuning in, only getting in from work, Celtic are winning 1-0. They scored the first minute. Luke McKeown. A lovely sublime finish into the left-hand side of the goal from the boy from Greenock, Luke McKeown. A good clearance there by Dane Murray again. Now, Stuttgart, Furish in the Celtic box trying to make something happen. Just gone out. Celtic blocking again. It's going for the corner. Brilliant. Brilliant defensive work by the champions. Stuttgart fans with a scarves doing all this malarkey. Plenty of time. I'm on the hoops. Patricia Gilmartin Weir says it's a corner now for Stuttgart. Are they going to go low? Are they going to go short? They're gone short. Callum McGregor, will he press down on this? Keep the concentration levels well, Celtic. Flourish, trying to make something happen outside the box. McGregor just holding his ground. And the boys pushing up. Still in the Celtic half. About 40 yards out now. Trying to do a through ball. Straight to Flourish. Oh, another great save by Sinisalo. Sinisalo on fire tonight. Trying to redeem himself. Wants that number 1 short from Kasper Schmeichel. 3 big plays in this half. Sinisalo. And they're on the press again. Dane Murray clears it out, but they're on the press. Flourish on the left-hand side for Stuttgart. It looks like the likes of Maeda and McGregor. You can see the legs are catching up on them. Energy levels dropping. 3 minutes of normal time left. How much will we see on injury time being added? Will it be 2 or 3 minutes after that review of the offside decision? And Tony Ralston trying to hold it for it. And it's a free kick for Celtic. Well done, Ralston. I'll tell you, Furich, good attempt by him. But, Sinisalo came out well, protected the goal, and it was all gone 2 minutes. Go and have your curry, bud. Big kick, Sinisalo. Ralston trying to clear his lines. That was a pull in the back there on Maeda. A push in the back, sorry. Another trio ball. Straight into the box, into the Celtic box. And it is another corner. Another corner for Stuttgart. Added on time. That's where the magic happens. I'll tell you one thing, Trusty, even though he wasn't great in the first half, he's been brilliant in the second half. One bad clearance, one misstraight pass, but otherwise some crucial headers, some crucial blocks. And Stuttgart crossing into the right-hand side of the back post. Big Tam clearing his lines. And Celtic are pushing up in a nacho. Oh, come on. Come on, Taneki. Ah. Knee scored there. But you know, that all started from Big Tom at the back, clearing out, and then obviously Iheanacho pushed up on the halfway line, and then he passed it off to Taneki on the left. Then Taneki straight at the keeper. Wasn't enough in it, to be honest. Didn't try to bend it, just straight at the keeper. Just waiting for the fourth official to put the board up now. What are we at? Is it 4 minutes? 5 minutes at a time, folks. 5 minutes extra. Can Celtic hold off for a big win in Germany? It won't advance Celtic to the Europa League last 16, but what it will do, it will get a pride back to the supporters through this difficult season. And it could be the first win in German soil for Celtic Football Club in 16 attempts in European competition. Demirovic and Sinisalo coming out. What to say? We just look so much comfortable with Sinisalo in goals, don't we? He has to start. So what I'll do, folks, is I will be, when this goes full time, I'll be jumping off for a few minutes and I'll come back on. Come back on about 8:15. Come on. No, I didn't expect us to win. I said 1-0, to be honest. Well, look, it's not fully over yet. We have 4 minutes to defend ourselves here. Defend the lead. Sorachi gives away a stupid free kick. He went down like a fucking bag of potatoes. The Stuttgart player. Could this be a big chance from Stuttgart? As they're about to cross this in from the free kick. Can Celtic defend the lines here? Can we see another Dame Muddy header out? Or even. And Trusty clears it out. Can Ralston close him down? Flourish. And then another cross out by Dame Murray. Ah, come on. Should be a free kick to Celtic. That's brilliant by Ralston. I'll tell you that guy Flourish, he looks a bit like Marco Reus a bit. Celtic fans enjoying the trip over in Stuttgart. Iheanacho, what are you thinking? Scott, just went. Ralston trying to be too aggressive there on the play. Gives away a free kick in Stuttgart half. Stuttgart manager doesn't seem impressed. Less than 2 minutes to go here in Germany. Celtic 1, Stuttgart 0. Celtic scored in the first minute of the game, folks. Maeda pushing up. Oh, here we go. Might be something happening here. Keep pressing Maeda. Here we go. Now, lads, come on, push back. Oh, they're right. Stuttgart pushing up. 25 yards out. Sorachi. And it's gone for the corner. Jesus Christ, me blood pressure. Swear we're gonna fucking go into the next round. Way we're thinking here. Good confidence boost to lift the heads for Sunday, 100%. After last Sunday, we were fucking brutal at home. Bottle merchants last Sunday. But I have to say, we're seeing a completely different Celtic side tonight. Defensively, we've been outstanding. Not the most comprehensive attacking I'll be honest with you, but you could see that everyone is fighting for the jersey tonight. Everyone's getting stuck in. Oh, that's a great tackle. Was that my ear? No, Negrin. Negrin. Got stuck in there, got a lovely, won a nice slide tackle, won the ball. Now don't be rushing it, folks. This is the day. Full time, folks. Celtic win 1-0 in Germany. Do you know what? A bit of pride with that tonight. You know what? We can focus now on the league. The Europa League is done now. And Martin O'Neill should be proud tonight of his team because they defended really well. And Sinisalo has to start on Sunday. And I'd be considering Dave Muddy as well. Well, the man from Greenock, Luke McCown with the opening goal and the only goal of the game. Brilliant by Celtic. Bring on the buns. But Sinisalo, 3 big saves in the second half for Celtic. Outstanding. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, folks, I'll be back on about 8:15. Let me go and get something to eat. And I'll be back on to do post-match reaction to the game. And thanks to everyone that's tuned in tonight across Facebook and not Instagram, YouTube. I'll be back on, folks.